Welcome to the video lecture series on formal languages and automata theory. This is Dr. K. Sivabalan, and today's video lecture will be learning about one of the examples which is pertinent to Greibach Normal Form. So in this case, context-free grammar has been given. Now we are supposed to convert that into a Greibach Normal Form. So the first step in converting into a Greibach Normal Form is actually we have to ensure that whether it is a simplified grammar or not. So we will ensure whether it is simplified grammar. Simplified grammar in the sense that it should actually be free of useless symbols, epsilon productions, and unit production. So these are the three categories. Now we will ensure whether these three full norms are actually not there in this grammar. Now, when we just talk about S tends to A and B, there is not any epsilon production. And when you closely observe this, there is not any unit production because right side we don't have only one non-term. Now, we will ensure whether there is any useless symbols. So, S tends to A and B. We will go for A now. A is actually generating C and D. Now, A is actually generating a terminal called as A. So, no issues. But we will see whether C is actually generating any terminal. C is actually generating X and Y, and it's also generating D. And X and Y is actually generating V and Z terminals again. Now, when you come to D, D is not actually generating any terminals here. Any terminals is not getting generated here. So, we will use this symbol, we will say this symbol as this symbol. So, D is a useless symbol. So D is a useless symbol. That means we have to get rid of this D. Wherever D production is available, we have to eliminate that. So D is actually available only in this production. So this is the only production where D is available. So we will just eliminate that. So when we eliminate that, we will rewrite every production. So S tends to AB, A tends to, so D is available now. So D we will eliminate that production. So C and D goes off. Now we will have A tends to A now, and B tends to B. Now the next is C tends to X and Y bar D, and the next is X tends to B and Y tends to Z. Okay. Now we will again ensure that A and B is actually getting generated, but when we closely observe from starting symbol S, we cannot reach this symbol called as C. C is equal to X and Y. Again it's unreachable symbol. So we will just classify this. So C is actually not reachable now. So we will try to eliminate that C also, because S tends to AB, then A tends to A, B tends to B. In no way actually the C is actually reachable here. So again now this symbol called as C is called as an unreachable symbol. So C is useless symbol. So C is useless symbol. So when we eliminate the C, now what will happen is we'll try to eliminate that. So when we try to eliminate that, what will happen here is all this goes off. X, V, everything actually goes off. Because X and V, X and Y, we cannot generate that. So we will just replace S tends to AB, A tends to small a, B tends to small b, and all these productions goes off, because we cannot actually reach this X and Y at any cost. So when we start from the starting symbol, so the only way we can do here is we have to convert this into an equivalent. Now we will ensure whether this final production is in the Chomsky normal form. Yes, it is in Chomsky normal form. Now we will try to rename it. So we will just name S as A1, A as A2, and B as A3. Now, after replacing this, what will happen? So, when we replace the substitute this value in the respective non-terminals, so S will be related as A1 tends to A can be written as A2, A3, and A can be read as A2, A2 tends to small a, B, that B can be written as, just use a rubber here. So B can be read as A3, A3 can be read as B now. Okay. Now we will ensure whether it is the form in the respective form or not. So what is the respective form? When AI tends to AJ alpha. That means if I is less than J, then such kind of production is actually accepted. So in this case, AI is actually A1 and AJ is actually A2. So this production is accepted. Now, we'll ensure whether it is in Greibach normal form. So obviously it is not in Greibach normal form because the right side it should start with the terminal. Now you will find out whether A2 has any replacement. So A2 is having a replacement here. So you will try to replace that. So the way to replace that is, so we will way to replace that is, so substitute A2 in A1. When we substitute A2 in A1, what happens here is this A1 will become A3 and A2 can be written as small a and A3 can be written as small b. Now this grammar is now in the Greibach normal form. So the first thing what you have to do is ensure whether the grammar is simplified grammar. If not, just make it a simplified one. Then you substitute the respective values and ensure whether it is every grammar is actually reachable or not. Every non-terminal is reachable. If it is not reachable, obviously then it is called as a useless symbol. Then get rid of that, eliminate that. Then you apply the respective A values in an ascending order, substitute that values and get the form of Greibach normal form. So that's about converting to a Greibach normal form, and what you see here is called as a final result. So thanks for watching a video. Have a good day.